Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, in this video today, we're going to talk about the energies that everybody will be experiencing in the month of November using the universal month number in numerology, as well as messages from my spirit guides. I'm also going to pull an oracle card at the end of the reading to give you further guidance as well. So make sure to watch the entire video for the oracle card at the end of the video. And if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you, because there are no coincidences and everything happens for a reason, okay? Of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. But first, I wanted to let you know that I recently started a second YouTube channel called Raise You Up. And in this second channel, I share with you inspiring and uplifting information to help raise you up to your highest potential. This is all kinds of wonderful insights that can help you on all levels of your life to really just raise you up as high as you possibly can go. So join me over there, and I can't wait to see you over at Raise You Up. And I will put a link to this YouTube channel in the description box as well as in the comments. Now let's talk about what's going to happen for you and for the world in the month of November. Now first off, we have the 1111 portal on November 11th. And this is a very powerful energetic portal that opens up every single year on November 11th. So stay tuned for my portal activation video that's going to be coming out very, very soon that will help you to activate this very intense portal. And this is one of the most powerful portals of the entire year. So stay tuned for my activation video. Once it's out, I will link it below in the description box. So this is a universal 1 month in numerology. November is the 11th month of the year, and this is an 8 universal year. 11 plus 8 equals 19, and 19 reduces to a 1. And it's specifically a 119, 1 month. So let's talk about what that means for the world, because there's going to be some really significant and big events that happen in the world this month. But let's talk about what this means for you on a personal level first. And there are 2 messages that are coming through from my spirit guides. The first one is fast, rapid progression. So you're going to start to see this month things moving quickly, things progressing quickly. If there's something that you have been working on, if there's been something that you have, been thinking about doing, or something that you are currently involved in, you might start to see some fast progression and fast, rapid movement taking place within this thing that you are currently invested in. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone, but you will feel as though things are moving quickly, especially compared to the way they were moving before. And even if this is something that you've just been thinking about doing, you will see fast movement in terms of answers coming to you quickly now, and fast, rapid movement in terms of now you are coming up with a plan. 1 and 8 are very powerful energies, and some of you experienced some losses last month during the 9 universal month, or you have experienced losses throughout the year. But what was really happening was some things were getting removed that were holding you back. A lot of you have been doing the work this year. You've been putting in the work, the effort, what it takes to basically improve yourself or your situation and your circumstance. And Spirit keeps giving me the phrase, it's only up from here. It's only up from here. So they're saying every time your mind starts to go to that dark place where you start thinking about all of the losses and the challenges that you've been through, I want you to say, it's only up from here. And keep repeating that affirmation to yourself. Say that as many times as you need to during the day, whenever your thoughts start to go to that dark place. And you will see that this will completely shift your reality by doing this, especially during this month, because this is a 1-8 month, and these are power numbers, right? These are both very, very powerful energies, all about manifestation and basically starting fresh and new. So we are resetting our minds and our thinking by doing this, and shift you into a completely new paradigm. So this is going to help reset things for you. And you will see very fast progression and fast, rapid movement happening as a result of you using this affirmation this month. I'm also being shown that a brand new opportunity is going to be presented to you this month. This is a very powerful opportunity that's going to come your way. And it could be in an area of your life that you feel like you are lacking in, or you don't have enough resources in that area. For some people it could be money, for other people it could be love or health or some other area. It really just depends on your situation and what area you feel like there is a lack of resources. There could be a brand new opportunity coming your way. So keep your eyes open and be open to new possibilities and willing to allow new things to come into your life this month. 1, the number of new beginnings happening in an 8 universal year. So this could be a very powerful new beginning. And we have a powerful, fresh new energy coming in with this 1 and 8 combination. So be open-minded this month. And remember, this is going to be a month of reset. Okay, let's talk about now what's going to be happening around the world, because there are some very powerful energies happening in this month because of this being a karmic debt 119 month in numerology. And so first of all, talking about reset, right? Because you're going to be working on resetting yourself, but we're going to see some resets happening around the world, okay? This could be with people in power and governments. Now, the first one is an obvious one, and that's the United States, because the US is having a presidential election in November. This presidential election is going to be very explosive. It's going to be extremely explosive. Now, I've talked about this presidential election in a video that I did on my prediction for this election. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out, because I go into detail, a lot of detail about what exactly could happen. But it's going to be a reset for the people that are currently in power, okay? And I'm not trying to trigger anybody here, because I know that there's people of all different political leanings that watch my channel, and I don't have any political leanings myself. I'm pretty neutral. I'm an independent, and I'm pretty neutral on all things politics, and I can always see both sides. But what I'm being shown is that the current people in power in the United States, there's going to be a loss of power, and this is going to cause all kinds of chaos, conflict, and unrest within the country. You're going to see both sides going after each other. One side is not going to accept the results of the election, and they're going to say that this is not valid, it's not legitimate, and it's going to go to the courts possibly. And then the other side fighting back as a result. And I'm just being shown all of this turmoil, conflict, even rioting. People rioting because they're not happy. This is a 119 karmic debt month, and the 119 karmic debt is all about the responsible use of power. So for those people in power who have been using power responsibly, no karma will be coming to those people. But for those people in power who have not been using it responsibly, karma comes back to those people, whoever they are. So you will see that karma coming back to some people in power who have been using it irresponsibly, who have abused their power in some sort of way. Karma comes back to those people this month. Now, we will also see some abuses of power this month, people abusing their power. And some examples with this are 1, trying to throw your political opponent into prison, and 2, trying to disqualify your political opponent. So you're not happy with the way things turned out, so you try to use these abuses of power in order to block and to stop things from moving forward. So we could see some of that happening as a result of the elections. And I did see some of that happening in my predictions video. I talked about it, so you can check that video out. But there's a potential for that. There's also a potential for long litigation is what I'm being shown. So the results of the election become a long drawn out process because it gets taken to court, and it has to go through the court system and eventually reach like the highest court in order to come up with some sort of resolution. Now, I'm not saying that these things will happen, but there's a strong potential for one of these things to happen. because of this being a karmic debt 119 month within a 44/8 year. So, but rest assured that this is going to be a very explosive month, and you're going to see a lot of fighting and turmoil between two different political sides, or two different sides that want power. And we could see some resets happening within these power structures within the United States, especially because of the elections, and unrest happening, as I have mentioned before, and just even potentially rioting and things like that. Now, we will also potentially see some resets happening within the economies of the world. We could see a reset of the stock market. Could be the stock market, could be the banking system, or it could be any area of the economy that gets reset in November. And if that does happen, a lot of people are going to feel devastated by this. Feel like the rug has been pulled out from under them is what I'm being shown if this does happen. So there's going to be a reset in power and politics, and possibly a reset with the economy as well, because this 119 karmic debt number month is happening in an 8 universal year, and 8 is the number of both of those things, money and the economy, and power and politics. So let's send positive energy and prayers out there for this to be a safe month for everyone. So now I have pulled an oracle card for you, and I actually pulled two from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. And the first card I pulled is Spirit of Place, and this card talks about authenticity. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place card arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your question is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. So if your question is about struggle, the answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your question relates to finding love, then embody love rather than longing for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. And your greatest power is your authenticity. This card is basically saying that the answers you are seeking are right in front of you. They're right under your nose. Some of you are making things more difficult for yourself than they have to be. Either practice radical acceptance and accept things as they are 100%, and then you release control and the struggle goes away, or you become the thing that it is that you want, and you become a magnet for that because you become a vibrational match, okay? Now, the other card that I pulled for you is Rock Bottom. So this tells me that some of you have been feeling like you have hit rock bottom, or something has happened where you feel like it can't get any worse, or this is a big challenge or a struggle that you were dealing with, basically. But what this card indicates is what I was saying before. It's the card of reset. It basically means a reset is coming. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems as though you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you have been doing things. Perhaps you have hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear, like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The Rock Bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. This card is a number 10. 10 reduces to a number 1, and this is a 1 month. So this card is saying that there is a brand new beginning for you and a miracle about to occur if you let go of what has been. And practice radical acceptance, as I was saying before. Just go with the flow of whatever is happening and accept it for what it is. And you will see that stairway will drop down and you will get that new beginning and that miracle. And this card is very similar to the Ten of Swords in the tarot, where the guy is on the ground and he's got all these swords in his back, and he has been taken down, basically. But if you look in the distance, there's a beautiful sunrise about to happen, and a new day is about to start. But he doesn't see that because he's on the ground and he's basically incapacitated because of all the swords in his back. So this card has a very similar energy to that. So anyways, I hope that this message resonated with you, and let me know in the comments below if it did. Comment 111 in the comments below to claim this new beginning and this fresh new one energy. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And I do spend so much time on these videos for you guys, even though they're not too long. There is a lot of time that goes into each one. So thank you so much for all of your support, and I love you guys so much. And I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing month, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.